Well, that reading was more on Erika, but let's go ahead. I'm going to get some cards, and we're going to go ahead and look at Vance and just see what it has to say. What does Vance think of all this? What's going on? I'm just going to do the clarifying part. Vance, what's he thinking of Erika? What's going on with that? Let's look and see what we have. So at the center of it, we have figuring out the next move. Contemplating actions. So above it, looking at his past, okay, past offerings, the foundation and what they're sharing, okay. Now, we know that she had some things to do with Trumpenstein and Epstein and all of that. So maybe he's contemplating some of those things going forward. Perhaps she could be easily controlled if he uncovers all the stuff with Epstein and all of that. So let's look and see. Yeah, looking at long-term, contemplating something long-term of this, concrete happenings with it. When it comes to building a nice, happy family, you know, the traditional family. And the foundation about the things, the actions in hand, mentally, the actions that she's got going on, perhaps, and working on it. Okay, working on something long-term. The other side of it, the wheel is turning. Above it, ruled by the emotions again. The foundation, feeling a bit pushed to the edge with things. And what could he get away with? What could I get away with? Above it all, pushing it all is, of course, this delusion. Abuse of power, delusion, control. Perhaps he could control this. Definitely have the cup of emotions running over here with this. New emotions. Blocked from hearing anything, blocked from taking anything in. He's got a heavy mindset, being ruled by the mind. He's got that pain going on now, mental, emotional pain, and he's thinking about controlling actions, being ruled by actions and the White House. Okay? He's thinking about his upcoming thing for the White House. What he's holding on to, what's up in the air, what can be offered, the truth of things coming down and nailing them. You know, basically being out in the cold when it comes to the spirituality aspect. And I think this is his thing with his wife, Usha. You know, she's not a trad wife. She's not a Christian wife. And so I think that's playing part of it. A concrete message of strength when it comes to Trumpenstein and these things and these manipulations of their dark anti-Christian Christianity. So it looks like he's possibly contemplating that, and again, walking away from his marriage, thinking about charging forward, okay, because he feels like he's facing some sort of loss And he thinks with her, he can keep the lid on things and could possibly have a victory. So it looks like he is thinking about it, contemplating it, okay? Looking at her actions, her emotions, being ruled by the emotions, figuring out the next move. He's feeling stressed on edge with his family life now. And looking at the long-term consequences, okay? The wheel is turning and working on what he could get away with. Yeah. So it looks like he's kind of a bit infatuated with her, with what they're sharing, okay? It looks like he's in a bit of an infatuation with it. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting from Vance. He's definitely thinking about it, okay? Because she looks better than Usha when it comes to promoting some sort of an image, even though her husband just died and she's looking all hot and heavy at him on stage and saying, yeah, well, there are a lot of similarities between, Vance and Charlie. Of course, nobody could replace Charlie, but Vance has got great potential. Yeah. So on that note, I'll leave that here. Oh, these two are so disgusting.